Hey YouTube, today I'm here to talk about The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 16. It was so draining. It was so draining. I'm with, I was on Twitter, and I'm with Kevin from the Scorpion. If they would change all the females on for Season 8, I wouldn't even be mad. Because it's so draining and so petty for these grown-ass women to not take ownership for the parts they played in the drama or just keeping the drama fucking going. Like, it's petty. It's really petty. But let's start. We got Cynthia and Peter at home talking. And then we have Phaedra and Portia um at a restaurant talking about the whole drama that happened the night before with all the ladies. But before we start talking about that, we find out Peter is having this dinner. I don't know why I'm bent all down and shit, but that's making my back hurt. But Peter having this dinner called Salute to Excellence Award dinner or whatever. So cool. He has some dealings in with, starting to source the award. So okay, cool, whatever. Um, but anyway, talking about the drama, it was draining. I'm sitting there like, we really gonna sit here for the first 7 to 8 minutes to talk about going back and forth on the drama. Portia saying, I don't blame Kenya. Everybody blaming Nene basically about not Nene, Cynthia, of all this drama happening, which is true. Because even I look back at it today again, and it's true. Cynthia did not have to bring that up the way she brought it up or whatever. Yes, it could have been a one-on-one moment, and stuff like that. Now, yeah, she could have brought it up and said, look, we need to talk about this whore conversation because everybody getting called whores and, things are being said and we don't want people to be feeling like they're whores. So, okay, you could have had that conversation. But to bring up Phaedra in the text message, it was just messy in itself and the producer set her up. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna entertain this bullshit because it was stupid. But for them to bring up Kenya and talk about, oh, she hit dog, what she called her, a dog or something, or bark or something. I'm like, why y'all bringing this girl up? It's redundant. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. All y'all bring up people that don't be there in y'all conversation, throw shade at them, and then when we get to the reunion show, y'all act like y'all didn't say nothing. Then they bring up Portia and Phaedra brings up Candy and Candy really not being loyal and not running after her. And I'm sitting there like, Candy ran right after her. After the drama, Candy said goodbye to the other ladies and was right behind y'all. And I kept saying, oh, I can't wait to the reunion show. I hope Candy lay into Portia's ass. I really, really do. Don't do that shit on Twitter. Don't do that shit in interviews. Wait till we get to the damn reunion where she can't make up a damn excuse because y'all know she can't think on her feet like that. So I want Candy to lay into her ass. I want everybody to lay into her ass because she always got something to say. And for you to try to keep shit going between fucking friends, I don't like that. I don't like that she's trying to keep this shit going between friends. And then she brings up Candy probably is the way she was like, do you think Candy is acting like that because of Todd is cool with Apollo? Yeah, that's what you call keep your goddamn marriage, dummy. I'm just saying, like, I've thought this all the time, like, that Candy don't get in the middle of that shit because her husband probably told her, don't get in the middle of that shit. And for her to keep her shit cool at home, you don't get in the middle of that. I'm sorry. My relationship becomes bigger than I would say my relationship is bigger than these heifers that's keeping up motherfucking drama if I was Candy. I'm just saying, like, no. If my husband say, you know what, stay out that drama, stay out all that bullshit, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to respect my husband. That's why you bitches are single now. I'm just saying. I just want Candy to lay into her. I just do. Candy and Todd at Dr. Sherry's office or whatever. I just felt sorry so bad for Todd. Because Candy wants things her way, and that's how it's gonna be because that's how she was raised. Her mama and them in industry pumped her up that Girl, it's your way or the highway. All her yes men behind her. It's your way or the highway. And that's probably how Candy feels. And that's what she took up into her marriage, not knowing this girl, this time you have a grown ass man. You don't, it's not like the other relationships you had that wanted your money. I don't think Todd wants her money. He did bring up, it was stress on him because they got married. 2 days after they got married, he had to go out of town. She knew this. What are you getting mad for, Candy? When you knew his schedule, you knew he was going out of town. You just wanted your wedding day to be on that certain day. You wanted Bravo to film it, and then you didn't like the outcome after you got married to this man that you knew he was leaving 2 days later. Then all the stress and him having to watch this shit back with your family. First of all, he had to deal with it with your family. Then he had to watch all kind of shit played back and things you said in the confessional, your family had said in the confessionals about him. Yes, it's going to put a strain on your relationship. Yes, it's going to put a strain on your sexual relationship. I'm just sorry. It's just that way, Candy. I'm sorry. He brought up the prenup or whatever, and she feels some kind of way, and she was like, well, I'm sorry, but no, boo-boo, he didn't have no choice in that prenup because he wanted to marry you so damn bad. And then he didn't have no time to really think because everything was going so damn fast. I'm sorry. Candy, you need to really fix this if you really want this marriage. I don't want them to get divorced, but I'm just saying, as a woman, Candy, I'm just saying, like, I don't think all this should be played out on TV, and I don't think that you just have to back up a little bit and let Todd be the man in this relationship and not feel like it's an attack on Candy. It's not an attack on Candy. It's a we want to save our marriage. I'm gonna have to hear some hard shit that he has to say. So she gives them homework, no social media, no phone. They need to go on a date night. Just cater to themselves. I thought that was cool. And what I don't know. I'm just skeptical on Dr. Sherry because I feel like you can't fix the Braxtons. I don't know if you're gonna be able to fix this marriage, especially when this shit is brand new. Mm. I hope you do, Dr. Sherry. Or maybe we'll see a whole different side of Dr. Sherry on this. They need to go get Dr. Jeff because he don't play no shit. I'm just saying. Peter's dinner, everybody there, Benzino's there, Atney is there, the Love and Hip Hop cast is there, I'm just saying. Atlanta is small, so everybody kicking with everybody. Claudia's there, Kenya, Demetria, Candy and Todd, they all show up. The other girls don't like Cynthia, so what's their point of showing up? Okay. So, the dinner is going cool. You got one corner, you got the ladies talking, you got the other corner or whatever, you got Peter and Todd is talking. And Peter and Todd is talking about the whole drama, the whole ladies getting together and what started the drama, and is Apollo told Todd, and Todd was like, yeah, and he was like, he told Candy, and Candy knew. Candy over here with the women, telling them that she didn't know. They grilling her about the situation and grilling her, and Candy is like, no, I didn't know. She's not trying to give them information on her homegirl, which I can understand. But my whole thing, even like I said on Twitter, they should have had a conversation. They should have had a united front conversation before they went to that dinner. Because now your husband threw you under the bus that you knew the damn whole situation. And you over here saying you didn't know. So now you look like a damn liar. Because you guys didn't have this communication before y'all left home. I'm just saying, like, I was just like, Candy, you look like a liar because your husband just over here said you knew. And I get that she's not wanting to tell these women because they not her homegirls and her loyalty don't lie with them. It lies with Phaedra. So I get her not saying nothing or whatever. I do get that part. But then come to find out, they end up sitting like at different tables, and Candy felt like she only had Todd. Everybody threw her away. But come to find out, she was being surprised. She was being honored at the award show for her excellence and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. Oh, let me go back. When Phaedra and Portia was talking, and Portia made the reference of Peter being a hoe. How you know? This is how rumors and shit and fights get started between y'all. Now y'all done called Peter a hoe, and now it's all on social media. Oh yeah, he might have cheated on her. Yada yada yada. This is how fucking rumors get started, Portia. I'm just saying. Well, gonna have notes this time. So anyway, Nene goes to the therapist, Dr. Jeff. You know, Dr. Jeff was on her show and was fixing her family. I don't know how much he fixed, but he was fixing her family. So she goes to him and say how, you know, she wants to have this thing with all the ladies and he mediate or whatever and work things out because there has been some relationships broken and maybe it can be some more relationships to getting fixed and being formed or whatever. But I like how he said cool, but he did tell Nene that if he do come, he's gonna call her out on her bullshit as well. So I was cool with that. Then I see damn next scene is coming up and then this bitch running out. I was like, bitch, what you caused this shit? You wanted this. You wanted everybody booming. Yo shit get brought up. You it's too hot in the kitchen. Bitch, shut up. But I was like, okay, I really want to see how this meeting's gonna go. So Cynthia and Phaedra, they had a meeting, and before she walking in, she was like, as a Christian, all I want to hear is sorry. I'm sitting there as a Christian, bitch. You wouldn't have been sitting there cussing every time talking about fucking people up, even on the end of the last show and on this one. Miss Christian want a sorry, but she will fuck a person up in a second. And girl, you quick to call people hoes. You quick to call people talking about their vaginas. Miss Christian. Okay, let's talk, Miss Christian. So her and Cynthia meets up and they're talking, and Cynthia just basically started off like, are we going to have a grown-up conversation or am I going to waste my time? A lot of people was going in on Cynthia, but I understood where she was coming from because even my dude was like, oh, shut the fuck up. But I was understanding where she's coming from. If we're not going to sit here and talk to each other like grown-ass women and we're going to sit here and yell and holler, let's not even waste our time. Let me get up right then and there. So I get what Cynthia was saying on that. But sometime I'm telling you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you why. But so she was like, you invited me here. Yeah, I invited you here, but shit, you have the choice to sit here and act like a grown woman, or you have a choice to act like a ratchet. Either or. Just saying. So Cynthia was talking about, you know, it was no malicious intent on why her bringing that shit up, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. You were pumping yourself up to talk about this shit. You pumped your homegirls up. You told your homegirls about stuff. It was malicious intent. Because if it wasn't malicious, you wouldn't have brought that up in front of everybody. Like I said, you could have just brought it up about the whole situation, but you did not have to bring that up about the text message situation, none of that shit. So come on now. The thing. So it was some malicious in there some goddamn way. You don't like this girl. Whatever. So then they would start talking about Phaedra was like, but you didn't fact check. She was like, you didn't either. And which is true. And just like Carlton from Mr. Couture on Twitter, you know, one of the baby boys, he was saying none of these bitches fact check. None of these bitches fact checked on here. And they don't. They hear something, run with it to the next person. Nobody fact checks on here. So, you know, Phaedra gets up and she walks out her mom 2 seconds from getting fucking her up and all this. And I'm sitting there like, why? You can't take the heat in the kitchen? Both, it seemed like what Cynthia was saying was having valid points, and Phaedra did not want to hear that in that conversation. Or like she said before she said that, all she wanted to hear was sorry. She did not want to own up to her bullshit. All she wanted to do is sit down and hear sorry for that happened the night before, 2 nights before. That's it. She didn't want to hear nothing else. So, like I said, it was a waste of time for this conversation. Candy and that tag boutique, you know, since the play ain't doing is bullshit, she gotta focus on her other businesses. Then her damn mama come up in. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. The mama come in and she's like, you know, where you been? What you been doing? You know, shouldn't you be packing? So the mama was like, I've been by the other house, the old house, and it's getting fixed up. She was like, something about, I was thinking about asking, can I move into the old house? Bitch, what? Did she just buy you a 7-bedroom house and you talking about maybe after your dude fucked it up, she had to replace everything. Now you want to move back in the old house? Bitch, you will be moving into Motel 6. You will be packing to move into Motel 6. Bitch, I wouldn't even give you a good ass motherfucker. I wouldn't even give you the Hilton. You would be moving into Motel 6. Bitch, you will be moving into the Homeless Mission Inn. I'm just saying, like, I don't like Mama Joyce. I feel like she is fucked up and wrong. She always asking this girl for money, always asking this girl for something. She's not grateful for what the fuck she get. Then you always want to badmouth her husband. You want to put her down. I'm not with that. I'm not with mamas doing their kids like that. That's some fucking bullshit. Then she was, she was asking, is her entitled? Okay, the whole time when she said that, I said, Candy, you better not answer that. You better not give her a inch of conversation when it comes to your husband because she's gonna rub it up in your damn face. He was like, oh, we cool, we cool. That you should have even said that. You should have been like, Mama, I don't even want to speak about Todd. But Candy feeling some kind of way. She started crying and shit because she feel like she can't talk to her mom about her situation because her mom gonna throw it up in her face and she going through a lot. And it's hurtful for when you can't go to your own damn parents or whatever and talk about stuff and be comforted by your parents. So I get that with her, but that crying get on my nerves. Then she ended up giving Candy a key and a remote to her house. We're gonna say Todd don't want one. I was like, Todd don't want one. He don't even want to live in Atlanta with your ass. He don't even want to visit for holidays. Girl, he don't want one. She made Candy feel bad talking about, oh, you don't come around the family no more. I'm like, girl, I wouldn't want to be around you. And for her to keep her married one, she can't. Anyway, all the ladies meet up for lunch, a meeting. I don't know what this was. I never see them bitches eating like that. But Nene invited all the ladies except for Phaedra and Kenya. And she explained to the ladies why she didn't invite them, and it was because of the drama that happened before, and she just didn't want that to happen again because she really wants to talk to the ladies. So she started bringing up all of this about, people. What did she say? She was saying how she just started bringing up counseling, and Cynthia kept jumping in, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not even letting this lady get nothing out, not a full sentence out before you keep chopping your big mouth ass in. Shut up. This is not the time to keep trying to get attention, Cynthia. I don't know who been in her ear, but they need to say fuck up out of her ear because one minute is you not speaking up, and now you speaking too damn much, and you don't know the balance of it all. You don't know when to talk and when not to talk. Till you figure that out, just stay there and look cute. That's it. That's all we need you to do, Cynthia, is stay there, be cute, be neutral. That's it. But all this getting balls and start talking shit and Nene would have leaped over that table, then what you would have did. Because Kenya wasn't there. You didn't have your road dog right there. So then what you would have did. Because Demetria and Claudia was not for to jump to your battles like that. Not gonna happen. Yeah, so that kind of made me mad. And Nene was like, if we gonna be on the fence, you can get your ass up and leave. And she was like, I care, but I'll leave when I want to. I would have been like, bitch, well, you're gonna be paying for your own food. Period. So they were, like I said, they were talking about counseling, and she was saying how everybody got beef with somebody and everybody needs to work it out or whatever. Candy was like, I don't need to be there. What do I need to be there for? So they over there like, yes, you be there. You should be there. And Candy was like, well, you should be there because you be there when drama be started. So then, all the ladies except to come. Candy was still hesitant, saying she wasn't coming or whatever. And Nene was like, but you and Phaedra need to talk. So Candy like, what do you mean me and Phaedra need to talk? Like, what the hell? And Portia was like, well, you would be the energy to help the doctor, trying to smooth things over or whatever. So she said, okay, she gonna come. Cynthia was like, okay, well, shit, we know we're all coming, so I'm about to leave. She gets up and leaves. And Nene gonna say, bye, Pink Panther. And I'm like, if you trying to fix all this bullshit and trying to call this meeting, why are you study throwing shade to this girl? So Nene calls out Candy about her and Phaedra having issues or whatever. And she was like, well, I did say I think that Phaedra should let her apology to kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's when Claudia and Demetria was like, this ain't got shit to do with us. Let us go. We went to the bar to get drunk. This ain't got nothing to do with us or whatever. So then you had Portia was like, well, Candy, you should have she gonna say Candy should choose between Phaedra or her husband and Apollo. That's why you ain't got no man. Just saying. And I'm talking about it feel like you're divided. It feel like you're divided. Candy is like, what the fuck? Like Candy is so lost and confused and like, wait, did y'all hear something? Like what is going on? And Portia is like, no, I just feel it in the air. No, bitch. Phaedra told you that when y'all was at that lunch. Why don't you tell a goddamn truth? Don't bring up shit if you don't want the shit to come out. Like, come on now. Like, I'm ready for the next episode where Candy confronts Phaedra for going to talk to everybody else except her. This is I have a big problem with you talking to. I have a big problem with people. Period. Talking to every fucking body else except the person you got the goddamn problem. I have a big problem with that. I have a big problem with that. So yeah, that was my review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7, episode 16. This is a channel where we can agree to disagree, where we still support each other's thoughts. Cause I don't want nobody coming in my damn thing trying to go off on me of my thoughts. Like I said, everything is just my opinion. It's always in my description, just my opinion. So you do not have to agree with me. I don't have to agree with you, but we do have to be respectful. I'm just saying. Make sure you check out Ashley Miller. Mike B. He don't do Real Housewives, but he's still my cousin, so I'll support. Much love from KY, D Miss. That's my boo. I just adopted D Miss as my little brother because I just love him so much. My girl C Minted. Lady Nika. I try to do different people all the time. Who else do Real Housewives? Scotty from Still Standing, Forrest Rock, James Caldwell, say Sean Bradley, my boo. But yeah, check out all these YouTubers and see their opinion on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can see that we all don't say the same things. We all don't agree on the same things. We all like different, well, not even like different people. We just all see things differently on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but we still stay respectful towards each other. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Oh, if you guys watch Thicker Than Water that comes on after the Real Housewives, I watch it. I just don't review it. Check out Mike B's channel. He reviews Thicker Than Water, all the episodes since last season. So check him out. Alright, peace out, you guys.